What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trailer Park Live right here on the 2nd Street Marvel. We're coming at you every single Friday night, about every single Friday night at 8 p.m. or shortly thereafter, Pacific Standard Time. In case you guys don't know, my name is Trinity. Welcome to my channel where I flap my gums about comic books, movies, and just other things going on out there in the world. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I don't really have a whole lot of comic books to talk about this week. I don't really have any to talk about this week because actually I literally just got back home from going on a nice family vacation, and it's probably going to be a fairly short stream, but I wanted to get on here and flap my gums with you all about some of the things that I have not been able to talk about here over the past week. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. I don't have any comic books, so I was out of town so I didn't get to pick up my comic books from the comic shop. And yeah. So thank you guys for still being here and waiting for me and giving me a pass on last weekend. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I see we've got some great people here in the building. I see we've got my man Daniel Fisher, Brian Mccann, as well as Mike Popcorn Porter, and even Justin, the Star Wars Marvel purist. What is up? I hope you're all doing very well. So I see. Let's see what we've got. Everybody saying here. Brian McCann says, "Can't believe it. I miss MCU Hydra, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, etc. The cosmic threats, multiverse stuff sucks ass." Well, okay. You know what? Let me say somewhere there. Like, I don't mind the multiverse stuff, but thing is, if you're gonna do multiverse, you need somebody good writing it. Could we at least get a good writer to write it, and not somebody like Michael Waldron? He sucks. Like, let's at least get a decent writer, and let's not use it as a crutch to just do whatever, like to bring dead people back, or like it's okay if you do it. I don't mind if you do it, but make it make sense in a story and have it be good within that story. Can we do that? Can we do that? That'd be great. Let's see. Brian also says, will Trinity start off muted tonight? Take your bets, folks. No, I'm not muted. I'm plugged in. I see. I checked everything already. I checked it all. Let's see. Mike Popcorn Porter says, I already took my melatonin. I'll be asleep in a half hour. You know what? I might be done in a half hour. Tonight. So, hey, all good on you. All good on you. Let's see. Justin says, ISOM 2 fulfillment has begun. Next on the docket, Yaira. Yes. Actually, next will be Alpha Core, and then Yaira. But yes, definitely. Matter of fact, Eric did his stream yesterday. We were traveling, and I was on the road listening. That absolutely great stream, man. He had the Saska sisters on, and they're just so freaking awesome. You know what I mean? They're just such a joy. Like, they're so full of energy. They're upbeat. They're like happy people, like they bring good vibes. You know what I mean? They make a person feel good. They make a person feel good, and I like it. Absolutely. Got to meet them. One time. Hopefully I'll get to meet him again. Like, what I was thinking was I was gonna message Eric like, hey, when you guys do that signing thing at the warehouse, could I want to come too, man. I want to come hang out. Can I come? Like, I want to hang out too. Let me come hang out. Come on. It's me. Right? Shit. Come on, Eric. Come on. I'll work for a day. I'll work for a day or two. I'll work for the weekend. If I can come hang out too. I can come hang out. It'd be fucking great. But yeah. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Sorry. Yes, I watched a couple Saska Sisters movie last night. Oh yeah, they got some good ones, man. Like I said, I was there at the USA premiere of Rabid back in 2019 when that came out. American Mary, freaking classic. Let's see, what was that one they did with Dean Cain? And shit, that I can't remember the name of that. I only seen part of it. But that was pretty good. Dead hooker in a trunk. Yeah, man, they got some good stuff. And I know they're doing. God, what is it they're doing? Like like a remake or doing a like a reimagining. I can't remember, like a Day of the Dead. Is that what it is? They got another one that they were supposed to be working on called Bob. Also, haven't heard anything about that. But yeah, and I definitely need to watch On the Edge. I've never seen that one either. Never seen that one either. But yeah, we got Tim's Talk in the building as well. Marcus and McFeely? What for? What? Yeah. Oh yeah. We could definitely use Marcus and McFeely. You know, but I kind of feel like, you know what, we need some new writers. We need some good writers. I want new talent. You know, I want new talent. And that's not to say that Marcus and McFeely can't come back and knock some shit out of the park, but they need somebody new. They can't rely on the same old people all the time. You know what I mean? These guys really helped build the MCU in a great way, and I feel like it's time to move on. You know what I mean? It's time to move on. Like unlike most people, I'm willing to let Marcus and McFeely go. You know, kind of like nobody can seem to let fucking Hugh Jackman go. Can we just let this asshole go already? Look, he did good in the role. I like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, but you know what? It's time to fucking move on. Can you people just get over that shit? Move the fuck on. Like it makes me sick. People like, Hugh Jackman, like, yeah, fucking great, yeah, cool. I like him. Like, but you know what? We're in the MCU now. It's time to fucking move on. Just let it go. Let that shit go, right? I feel like any fucking minute I'm gonna turn into Elsa up in this piece of shit and start singing. You know what I mean? Just let it go. Let that shit go. Dude's fucking old. He's prone to cancer, so he gotta have long sleeve shirts when he shoots outside. That's why they put the sleeves on the. You know what? Fuck you, Hugh Jackman. If you gotta be some pussy motherfucker and you scared of a little skin cancer, you can't play fucking Wolverine, get the fuck out of here. Makes me sick. Stop being a pussy. Put on the fucking uniform we made for you and get out there and shoot your fucking role, asshole. Bring back this decrepit old motherfucker to play Wolverine. Hopefully he dies for fucking good in this one. Jesus Christ. I can't wear, I gotta wear the sweep. I might get skin cancer. But you never go outside? Is that what it is? You never go outside? You never heard of fucking sunblock? They don't have some magical shit that you can use to protect your skin? Fuck. Come on, man. Man the fuck up. Shit makes me sick. I know, I'm already worked up, right? I'm already worked up. Are we even 10 minutes in? Okay, yeah, we're not even 10 minutes in. I'm already all worked up. I'm already all worked up here. Yeah, exactly. Do multiverse stuff, you know, you got to know the past shows and comic sources. Well, I mean, comic sources, they don't use them. But I mean, I think, you know, just knowing what they've done and everything and what they could do. I mean, and that's the thing is, like, they could even go through and do their time travel bullshit. I would even say time travel. But, like, multiverse bullshit, because doing multiverse shit don't mean they have to change anything that's happened in the past at all. You know? Just means they go into another multiverse, something happens, and there they go. That's... let's see. Oh, no, my emoji is big and awful, like bad dad jokes. 38 seconds are done? Nah, not 38 seconds. Not 38 seconds. Yeah. You can tell they're horror and comic book fans big time. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mike Popcorn Pour says, yeah, my wife said that I'm funny when I'm not telling dad jokes. Yeah. Dead Hook in the Trunk, $2,500 budget. Yeah. And I think for when they made that movie, I think like they like their mom basically put their fucking house up on a second mortgage and shit to get the money for them to do that or some shit like that. Yeah, it was I watched See No Evil 2 with Kane. Is that the one I'm thinking of? No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. What's that one I'm thinking of? Shit. Not Revenge. Not fuck. It's something like that. Like something along those lines. But like Dean Cain's family basically got fucking murdered, and he went to go kill the motherfucker that killed his family. It was a revenge flick. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. House of the Dragon Riders. What House of the Dragon Riders? Mike Popcorn first says, wow, hating Hugh Jackman, who is a humanitarian and scholar. You know what? I don't give a shit. Fuck him. Fuck him. Can't put on a little sunscreen? You can't be Wolverine. Hashtag not my Wolverine. You're done. You're done, Hugh Jackman. Get out of here. But if your penis had a name, would it be Hugh Jackman? Oh, Hugh Jackman for 2024. Jackman is always at the beach in Australia. See, and that's the thing. See, that's what you get for being at the beach, you son of a bitch. Put on some fucking sunscreen and go shoot the goddamn movie. Yeah. Vendetta. There we go. See, I was close. Vendetta. Yes. Yeah. I was close. Like, revenge. I was along the lines. Like, revenge. I was like, yeah, it was close. It was close. Yeah. But yeah, I watched part of that one, and it was pretty good. Could you imagine if the Soska sisters would have got to do the Black Widow movie? Like, that would have been the shit. That movie would have been fucking great. Guarantee it. Anyway. Yeah. The melatonin is taking effect. Yes. Oh. You mean the serotonin? Or the melatonin? Melatonin? Or is it serotonin? Melatonin? Or is it melanin? Is it melanin? Wires are dry as hell and droopy too. I feel you, Mike Parker. Oh, okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, SPF, sun protection, fucker. Yeah, exactly. Put some of that shit on, Hugh. Like, you never shot. Like, come on. Like, this motherfucker never shoot. He's never going to go outside again. He's never going to shoot a movie outside. Like, oh my God. Like, they can't get him a tent for outside shoots. Like, okay, between takes. Like, okay, it goes like under an umbrella or fucking awning or something, gets into the shade. Like, I don't see the problem. I don't see he don't go outside. Is that what he don't go outside? You think the fucking lights? You think the lights are any better for you? All that artificial light, that's not even any better for you. It's probably fucking worse. Ah, man. Sorry, see, here we get. You know, I would say maybe we got off on the wrong foot, but maybe we're on the right fucking foot. Maybe we're on the right foot because you know what? One thing I didn't get to talk about last week that came out that everyone was talking about was the Marvels, right? The new Marvels trailer dropped for the Marvels. You know, the Marvels, right? The new Brie Larson movie, right? Yeah. And the trailer came out and look, if you guys have been here long enough, you know, like, there are definitely things I don't like about the Captain Marvel movie. Absolutely. It's a fucking travesty. It's a fucking travesty what they did in that movie. Absolutely horrible. Some of the shit they done. Was absolutely horrible. But overall, like, I can still enjoy the movie, like, as much as one could enjoy it. Like, it's alright. To me, it's not even one of the worst in the MCU, right? Yeah, you guys know you can go back on my channel. You can look up all my fucking Captain Marvel videos where I talk about the movie. I'm like, hey, you know, it could be worse. It could be better, you know. But, you know, and also at that time, too, when I did all those videos reviewing the movie and talking about it and everything, I was also at that time very ignorant to how bad they fucked up Marvel, right? The actual Marvel. And I was pretty ignorant to all that. You know, I was. Admittedly, I was. But even now, not being ignorant to that, I can watch the movie. You know, and believe me, I've watched it since then. And since kind of turning that corner and it's all right. You know, I can watch Captain Marvel and be okay. You know, aside from the fuckery they did in that movie, but like it's all right. Like, it could be worse. You know, and I think, especially at the time, a lot of people overreacted to it, and that's fine. You know, everybody feels how they want. Everybody was mad because Brie Larson, he hates white guys. It's not the fucking case. She did kind of go on a little tirade for a little while. She did. But really, and that's the thing, and I've talked about this many times. It's like, what she was actually trying to say, I actually agree with her on. What she was trying to say in that Women in Films thing where she was talking about whatever the fucking Wrinkle in Time, whatever, like, I agree with her about the point she was trying to get across. It's just the way she said it was not like the right way to say what she was trying to say. I mean, but I guess it got her I don't even think it got her point across, but I mean, she got it across to the people that she was gonna get. She got a point across to the people that she was gonna get through to anyway, and she made everybody. She pissed everyone else off. The thing is, she could have said it differently and got her point across to the people that she was trying to get it across to, but they're probably stupid, so they probably didn't hear it that way. She could have said it different and got her point across to the people that she was trying to get her point across to, and not pissed the other people off and turned them against her. She could have. She could have. She could have. She didn't. She didn't. But she could have, right? She could have. She didn't. She fucked up. You fucked up, Bree. It's not on us. It's on you. It's all good. It's all good. I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm not one of those people like, I don't hate you, all that bullshit. But regardless of all that, people had their kind of, were kind of bent on it anyway. But I think the movie's all right. But, then we got this new movie coming out, The Marvels. It was a movie so spectacular they had to give her 2 co-stars because they didn't know that they'd sell many tickets with her alone. A good thing, too, because I think Iman Vellani is probably what's probably got me more psyched to get into this movie anyway. The person who should probably be heading up Marvel's PR team and probably in the fucking position of Kevin Feige now. Yeah, that Iman Vellani. Yeah, the girl playing Ms. Marvel. Yeah. That's kind of what the draw is for me, because you know what? Like even in the trailer, like she still had I don't know. She's got this draw to her. She's charismatic. She's got charisma, right? She puts a smile on my face. She makes me think, yeah, you know what? Like, she's all right. I never read much of Ms. Marvel in the comics. Not her, but not the Kamala Khan. Not Kamala Khan. I have the original Ms. Marvel, Carol Danvers, and that's fucking great. Go read that Claremont run. It's mostly Claremont. I think, I can't remember who it was that done the very first issue, but it was all Claremont after that. Like, the next 24 issues were fucking all Claremont. But, the girl Iman Vellani that's playing Ms. Marvel, to me, she's a draw. She's a draw for me. And also Teyonah Parris as the other Captain Marvel. As the other Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau. You know what? I think the actor, Teyonah Parris, I think she's a beautiful woman. I think she looks good and everything. But when I watch her in this trailer and even what she did in WandaVision, she seems, and I'm not saying she can't act, but she seems stiff. You know what I mean? Because I think her acting is acting is just fine. Her acting is just fine, but she seems stiff. You know what I mean? Like even in these past couple trailers and everything, even in WandaVision, she seemed a little stiff. But her acting is just fine. I hope we get a little bit more personality out of her than what I see in these trailers. And, I think Bree's a decent actor. She's a decent actor. She is. But, this trailer came out, it kind of looks, showing us a little bit more of everything that's going on. And I don't know. It's all right. Like I said, I think Iman Vellani is what's got me sold on this. Teyonah Parris. I doubt Brie Larson's going to take her shirt off and show us her tits. So, there goes that idea. I doubt that's going to happen. So that's not going to be the draw for me. You know what I mean? I'm not buying my ticket for that. I mean, although, hey, if that was going to happen, I'll buy the ticket. Show us your tits. Naturally, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. But the movie, the trailer, it looks okay. I'm going to go see this movie. I'm going to go see this movie regardless. I doubt it's going to have a whole lot of hype around it or anything like that. But the movie looks all right. And we also got, I want to say my man, Samuel L. Fury in it. But, man, I don't know. After that Secret Invasion finale, man, I don't know. Is this the Nicholas J. Jackson that we know? I don't think that it is. But the Marvels, everybody was talking about it the other week, last week for a couple days. And I don't know. I'm going to go see it. It's probably, I don't have high expectations of it. I don't think it's going to be the greatest. I'm sure it'll be all right. There's certainly other movies out there and certainly TV shows that there's fucking almost no way that the Marvels can't be better than, right? There's almost no way that this piece of shit can't be better than fucking Wakanda Forever or fucking Love and Thunder. Like, this movie has to be better than Love and Thunder. There's no way that it could be worse than that. There's no way it could be worse than Love and Thunder. There's no way that it could be worse than fucking Wakanda Forever. There's no way it can be worse than Falcon and Winter Soldier or Loki or the What If show. What other shows they do? Moon Knight. Like, look, if we're talking like after the Infinity Saga, like, there's no way it can be worse than some of those movies, right? There's like almost no way they can be worse than most of those movies. I feel like it would almost be impossible for that to even happen. I feel like I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know what you think down in the comments and see what you guys are saying. Okay. Let's see. Can you? Oh wait. Yeah, like put on fire. Yeah. Can someone? Can you give someone a liquid spray tan with ozone? Would that protect you? Oh man, Justin says Trinity is a Bree simp. No, I'm not. Like I said, I think she's a decent actor. She's all right. Look, I don't think she's ugly. I mean, I think for me, the thing is, like, she's just mildly annoying. You know, she's mildly annoying. That's about the worst I could say. She's mildly annoying, and believe me, I could see how plenty of people don't like her and she gets on their fucking nerves and all that. Believe me, I get it. I totally get it. As an actress or just for the Ram booty? Yeah, oh yeah, Ram booty. Yeah. Brian says, I've seen the Marvels already. NDA, can't say much about it. 1 to 10, it's a 5 at best. It's watchable. It's not good, it's not terrible, just alright. So it's, it's right there, like with all the Marvel shows. Like somewhere right there with all the Marvel shows. Not the movies, the shows, yeah. I mean, I'm not buying a Nissan anytime soon, right? Yeah. Captain Marvel and Iron Man 3, my least favorite Phase 1 through 3 movies. Yes, Thor the Dark World is better than the Incredible Norton Hulk. You know what? I don't mind the Norton Hulk. I think it's all right. I like Thor the Dark World. I've liked Thor the Dark World since it came out. I still think it's good. I that's one of the ones I like. I mean, I guess I see why people don't like it. I guess. But then also Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is my favorite of the Iron Man movies. Iron Man 3 is my favorite of the Iron Man. I fucking love Iron Man 3. That's a good one. How do you not like that one? Certainly better than 2, man. Come on. It's better than 2. Although 2 did give us Justin Hammer. It did give us Justin. I got to admit, it had some other cool fucking things happening in the movie. But, like, Iron Man 3 is my favorite of the Iron Man films. But obviously the first one's still the best one, right? But Iron Man 3 is my favorite. And yes, you can have both. Iron Man can be my favorite. Iron Man 3 can be my favorite, but the best one can still be Iron Man, okay? Just like the Deftones. My favorite album is their self-titled album, but I think their best one is still the first one, right? Adrenaline. Of course, they're always around the fur also. I know so many people like, I remember I had some friends back home, they'd be like talking about White Pony. I'm like, White Pony? Like, that movie, the album's all right, but like it's certainly no Around the Fur. It's certainly no Adrenaline, and it's definitely no self-titled album. Anyway, but yeah, I like the Dark World, and yeah, and Iron Man 3. And like I said, Captain Marvel, it's it's. I think the last time I looked and kind of ranked in my head all the movies, I think Captain Marvel was kind of right there in the middle of all of them. It's kind of like right there in the middle. Mccann, that's about what I was expecting in my opinion. Yeah, about a 5 or a 6. Yeah, and that's I kind of feel that's where it should be also, like a 5 or a 6. Wish you could give more details. Yeah, it's no big deal. It's no big deal, Brian. We'll see when it gets here. Carl Wixom says, Bree is fine. Thank you for being here, Carl. Says, where's Blue Marvel though? Yeah, right? Yeah. Absolutely. And they could do that. Put Blue Marvel in there. They could do it. I mean, it is the Marvels, so it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, Carl, man. He doesn't join us much here, but I wish he would. I wish he would. Carl's fucking great, man. Carl cracks me up. I love Carl. He's great. Yeah, Kevin, Kamal Khan. Yeah, Kamal Khan. Shit. It just skipped on me. It just jumped on me. Ms. Marvel is the best thing about the film. Yeah, probably so. I'd believe that. Star Trek now? No. Like, I'm not that nerdy. I'm not a geek. I'm a nerd, not a geek. Yeah. Like, Trek is getting into the geeky side of things. I'm just a nerd. You know? These old scientists. King Catch and the others are all about the ram booty. Yeah. Like, she's okay. Like I said, she's just a little, ram booty is overrated. Bree booty, though. That's fun. That's funny, Carl. That's funny. That's just funny right there. Bree booty. Oh, man. These actors are capable of better acting for sure. I blame directors on the bad acting direction. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's what it takes for a lot of people anyway, too. Because, like, and I've talked about this, Patty Jenkins and what she did with Gal Gadot in the Wonder Woman movie. Because believe me, Gal Gadot is not a good actor. Fucking terrible actor. But she got the best she could, and probably that anybody's ever going to get, out of Gal Gadot in the Wonder Woman, the first one. She got the best anybody's going to get out of her in that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Felicity Poubelle in the building. Thank you so much for being here, Felicity. See, you mean no booty? If they did, it would be marvelous. Yeah. What, you mean if they all had the booty? Yeah. Jake Fury confirmed. Right. Yeah. Dustin says they jacked the storyline from Fantastic Four to minus Silver Surfer and Galactus Cloud for the Marvels. Yeah, right. Minus the Galactus Cloud. Yeah. I don't know. I know there's been leaks that have come out about it and everything, and we'll see. But I think I know what you're talking about there. Yeah. That happened. We'd all have infinity bones. Oh, Daniel Fisher, that's funny. She-Hulk, yeah. She-Hulk was one of the... There's no way that the Marvels can't be better than She-Hulk. Like, it's got to be better than that. I've seen Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever was better. There's absolutely no way. Wakanda Forever is one of the worst. It's down there with Love and Thunder. Felicity says, we thought nothing could be worse than She-Hulk, but Secret Invasion is the absolute worst. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like, we're not there yet, but I don't know. You might be right. You might be right there, Felicity. Wakanda Forever is a sad movie. Yeah, like, in every way. It didn't make me sad, but it's a sad movie. Felicity coming with the real takes. Yeah, man. Like, Secret Invasion, man. We'll get there. We'll get there in just a minute. The Secret Invasion was the seduction of Priscilla. Oh, man. Yeah, her name is Vara. Yeah. Sure needed to love her as she was. Yeah. Matter of fact, no, I gotta save it. I gotta save it for a minute. I gotta save it. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Oh, man. Let's see, we got StarWarsMCU-OG in the building. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Once you go scroll, your sex life is never dull. Hashtag just saying. Yeah. Iron Man 3 rocks. Yeah, I like Iron Man 3. It's fun. Like, to me, it's like, yeah, I don't know. To me, it was just a good one. It was a fun one. It could have been better, but, like I said, Iron Man 1 is still the best, but Iron Man 3 is my favorite. Yeah. You got to watch out for those teeth, though. Oh, man, I know. Could you imagine getting some scrolly and all of a sudden those teeth, like... Anyway, you get what I'm saying. No teeth! No, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say Love Iron Man 3 and Dark World, etc. Yeah. Hashtag not my Mandarin. Yeah, no, like I don't mind. I don't really mind what they did there with a lot of that neither. Like the misdirection, all that stuff. I mean, we know it wasn't the real Mandarin. Iron Man 2, best depiction of Black Widow in MCU. Yeah, definitely. It was. I'll give it that for sure. Yeah, Justin Hammer, Thor Dark World. I'll take the Warriors 3 over Clown or Fat Thor any day of the week. Like, I don't mind Fat Thor. I made a whole video about Fat Thor. here on the channel. One of my favorite videos that I did. But, yeah. I don't mind Fat Thor. I just don't like fucking Clown Thor when they made him Little T. Little T Thor. Yeah, I don't like that. Fill in the blank. If I was Justin Hammer, I'd nail... Oh, we got Quentin in the house. How are you doing? I hope all is going well with you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Q-Bella's still awake. Yeah, War Machine rocks. Yeah. Just chilling. 6-year-old birthday party tomorrow. Oh, okay. Right on. Wait, didn't your son just have a birthday? Wasn't that you? I'm pretty sure that was... Yeah. All good. Yeah, the kid's birthday. He's got to enjoy him, though. The MCU subversion bullshit started with Iron Man 3, Drunken Clown, Mandarin. If they stayed with the terrorist theme, the whole movie. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that would have been great. If Trevor Slattery had actually been, yeah. Because I liked that whole angle that they had going on there. But I didn't really mind that subversion anyway, because in the end, it ended up not even really being the real Mandarin anyway. You know what I mean? So I didn't really mind it then, like, especially at the time. But even going back and watching it, it's still one of my favorites, you know? It's still one of my favorites. Rushing through some work. All right. Birthday parties can be fun. Yeah, they can be. Unless there's a bunch of annoying kids. But, you know, that's not my kids. West Coast times can be tough. Yes, they can be. They absolutely can be. They sure can be, because everybody I know seem to know through YouTube is over on the East Coast. What's up with you East Coasters, man? Everybody on the East Coast. All right, wrapping things up. Listen to the Trim Rips Secret Invasion. Yeah, we're gonna get into that here in a second. Yeah, Kira Nares went to go visit her grandma. That made her a Nana visitor. Did I miss something there? Did I miss something there? I don't know what you're talking about there, Daniel Fisher. What's a Kira Nares? Kira Nares. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You got me there. You think they're having a baby? Who's having a baby? You mean Nick Fury and he's going to with, I don't know, man. I don't know. See, I realized how right I was about Secret Invasion. Yeah. Well, it was shaping up to be like, I was holding out hope that the finale might actually be pretty decent. I was holding out. On number 5. Oh, number 5. Oh, okay. Y'all have some drinks? All right. Yeah, I had earlier on our way home from the airport. We stopped and we ate at Wood Ranch. I had what are those? A mojito. Mojito. Yeah, I had that. Had one of those and a White Russian. I didn't get drunk or anything, but you know. Yeah. Sangria. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sangria. That's some white chick drinks right there, man. That's what the white chicks drink. Speaking of my daughters, man, they be watching White Chicks all the time, man. That shit's fucking funny, dude. Yeah, Wakanda Forever is a tough watch, not very good. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Especially the way the whole opening of the movie fucking killed it. Yeah, those chompers are lethal, yeah. I will say that Mike Porter says Secret Invasion is mid. That says it all. Yeah, if even Mike Porter's saying that, like, yeah. Maybe he's just turning into an influencer. Maybe that's it. We finally influenced him. I'll take Wenwu movie, please. Forget Shang-Chi. A Wenwu movie would be cool. Like, I don't mind Shang-Chi. Just drop the annoying sidekick. Get Katie out of here. Yeah, Vision knew the whole time. What do you mean? Knew what? Causality? Is that what you mean? Like, they can have instant gums if they wanted. Oh, man. No, I'm not even going there. Carl says, Fat Thor. Yeah. What are scrolls if not sexual fantasy persevering? Oh, man, that's terrible. Then they doubled down on the Mandarin clownery and Shang-Chi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. No, believe me, I know where you're going there too. Yeah. Although I gotta say, I mean, he was definitely the funnier part of that movie than what's her name was. He was definitely the funnier part of it. But Veedo looks fun and enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Star Trek joke. Okay, the Nira, Nada, Saga, Samir, Naga, not gonna work here anymore. Gone. Okay. Love to have Trinity. This is gonna be a short stream, so reply chat blows up. Yeah, I know, right? That's how it works. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, the chat blows up. Like, it's gonna be a short stream. Fucking an hour and a half later. Yeah. Trinity's mission. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the Star Treks. Yeah. My Russian. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Is it? Oh, okay. Hold on there, Daniel Fisher. Is that White Russian? Fuck the world. Or is it White Russian for the win? Or is it White Russian faster than weenies? Or is it? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like my white chicks, Bree. Oh man, it's funny, Carl. See, that's why we need Carl around more. Carl needs to come around more. Aaron from Strange Marvel Theories here says, well, here we are. The Secret Invasion finale has come and gone. Yep. Absolutely. It has come and gone. Yeah, need Shang-Chi with great action fighting. The hand or street level criminals. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Shang-Chi, like, obviously that bus scene was pretty sick, but yeah, I mean, we need, more of that kind of shit. Shang-Chi was garbage, wasn't Shang-Chi. Yeah, like, it definitely wasn't the Shang-Chi that we know from the comics, for sure. They made it their own. Yeah. That's how they would say. They made it their own. So in the movie, if they would have left it Kung Fu, Crouch Tiger, and Dragon Grounded, could have been much better. Yeah, absolutely. And they could have done so much of the stuff that they still did. They could have done so much of that still, without, it was like really a lot of that final shit, like the, yeah. Whether you Vulcan or Volcant, you're right. Oh man, yeah. But yeah, definitely street level for sure. Vision knew Rhodey was a scroll. Maybe he did. Rock out with your scrock out. Oh man, not gonna work here anymore. Yeah. Yep. Not gonna work. Samir, not gonna work here anymore. Yeah, it is. That's what. Gone. Oh shit! So you're gonna fire Michael and Samir? Shang-Chi is a James Bond secret spy character. Should have been a martial arts spy thriller action. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, and they took it more like not cosmic, but they took it more like mystical. They took it a more mystical route. Yeah. Almost did the split take when he said that. Yeah. Oh, okay, for the win. Okay, for the win. All right. See, I'm telling you, I see FTW. I think fuck the world, right? I think that's what I think. Yeah. Now Shang-Chi kills Doctor Strange, Thor villains. Katie does. Yeah, Katie does. But with a single arrow. After practicing for an hour. Hey, at least she did some practicing. Not like his sister, who just watched everybody and learned martial arts, right? She's watched everybody. Like, I was sitting there watching everybody. Like, who the fuck are you, Tony Masters? What are you doing? What are you talking about? You just watched everybody. I watched everybody train, and I became a badass. Like, no, that's not how that works. Like my ashes, like my brie, triple cream. Y'all are terrible. So my Roos theory may have been part right. It would seem Gaia and had Rogue's powers of stealing and weakened Gravik just before Gaia blasted at Gravik. I don't know. Well, Rogue's not around for her to get her powers, though. Shang-Chi trying to do Doctor Strange. Yeah. So, Anyway, yeah, getting into, let's talk a little bit about Secret Invasion, since we already talked about my man Nick Fury, or who was my man Nick Fury. Nick Fury. I'm not calling him Fury anymore. He's just Nick. Nick. So the finale came. You know, I was on vacation when I watched it. I'm probably gonna go watch. You know, and then maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I need to do. We'll do that with like channel members or something. That's what we need to do. Is we'll do a binge watch of all of them. A binge watch and see. Not like it's gonna land any better, but the finale. Like I was hoping for a good finale. We got a shorter episode here. You would think more action and all that kind of stuff, and there really wasn't more action. There was like the one fight scene. There wasn't really a whole lot going on there. And 37, like I think it was again another 37-minute show. But like, you know, like they're really bad at I don't know, trying to fool the audience. You know, so full of foreshadowing. At the very beginning of the episode, we see Nick Fury going to the place there in Russia where they got the nuclear missile site, or you know, all the nuclear radiation and shit. And he's going there. He's like, he's going to fight Gravik and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's fucking Gaia. Like you're not even like. I feel like you're not even trying to fool me, right? You know, he said that, and he's sitting there, you know, getting beat up, and Gravik's sitting there talking to her, like that shit was fucking cheese, man. I'm like, Gravik, like. You probably shouldn't be yelling at people because, like, you're not looking tough. You don't have a good yelling voice. Maybe you should have just took your tone down and kept your smooth, cool tone instead of trying to raise your voice and yell and talk tough, because you sounded like a pussy. You didn't seem that intimidating. And I'm just sitting there watching, like, you know, you're talking to Gaia anyway. And then he does the whole thing where he does the DNA thing, and he turns on. He flips the switch and, you know, gives himself powers, and Nick Fury's sitting like, oh, and then they fight. Like, what the fuck was that fight? Like, what? Like, I don't even understand what's going on here. Why the fuck do they need to change forms to use the other people's powers, right? Like, why does she need to get Drax's arm? Why does she need to fucking get Cole Obsidian's arm? Why do they need? Why does that shit? Fucking stupid. Why can't she just look like a Skrull or just look like Gaia? Why can't she just look at that and be like, you know, she has power. Oh, she lit up like Captain Marvel and she looked just like the fuck like herself. Why didn't she look like Captain Marvel? Why did she have the fucking Captain Marvel suit or fucking something else? Why did she have the fucking goldie hair? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the fucking logic here? Why is she got like, oh, it's got big, oh, it's got old, they changed, the skull. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I didn't even understand that. Like, what are we doing here? Why do they have to change form? We just seen you put into the goddamn DNA sequencer thing that she getting all the fucking powers. We know she got the powers. You ain't got to fucking show like, oh, she looked like Drax to show the Drax power, the star. What is that? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck is going on there. I can't even say I was fucking confused. I'm sitting like, but I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is this? What are they doing here? What is it? What is this? You don't need to do that. Like, we're not. When I say we're not, I mean me and you who's watching the stream out right now. We're not stupid. We get it. We get it. She's got all the powers. We've seen that happen. We seen that, all right? We seen that shit happen. You don't have to fucking do the fucking body morphing. Blah, blah, blah. Like, we got it. That shit was stupid. The fucking fight was whack. You know? I mean, they did have Sexy Piccolo. You know, you see Sexy Piccolo on there. Like, you know, they could have just kept him big. But even did you see how his ears even kind of changed? His ears started to look like abominations. Like you know how they look like the winged feet, kind of, you know, like anyway. I thought all that was kind of lame, and Nick Fury going to, you know, save the president, like that was kind of cool. You know, that was all right. You know, like we could have done a little bit more of that. Nick Fury breaking in, trying to save the president, like, hey man, like it's done. You know, like Like that was okay. You know, like that was pretty decent. The stupid fight and all that bullshit, like I said, like they weren't fooling nobody at the beginning of that show. Like we knew that shit was Gaia. Am I the only one? Like, let me answer down in the comments. Were you fooled at the beginning of the show? Did you think that was Nick Fury going to talk to Gravik? You think fucking Nick Fury was stupid enough? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this fucking nuclear wasteland and get fucking like all sick and shit and subject my what? Like, look. Nick Fury might stick his dick in a scroll, but I don't think he's gonna go trying to kill himself like that. The other thing is, though, too, is what's with all the people that they had in captivity? Were they just like not there? Were they protected or something? Were they protected from all the radiation and all that? Like, what is that? Were they like, I don't get it. How were they not irradiated? How were they not like affected by it? Like, am I missing something there? Am I missing something there? Especially because if you think about like Rhodey, because we're guessing that Rhodey's been there for a little while, right? He's been there for a little while. My guess is he's been there for long enough that, like, you know, anytime we didn't see him in that little walking assisted device thing that Tony Stark made for him for his legs. I mean, that's just if you ask me. I feel like it's been probably since like right after Civil War. I feel like, you know. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't even get the law. And then we get to the end of the fight. We got Olivia Colman teaming up with, who fucking hates the Skrulls, teaming up with Gaia here. Like, what is it? What do you, and I will say, I noticed some people chattering about, like, oh, so Gaia's got all these powers. She got all the powers of the Avengers. She's OP and all the bullshit. Like, look, it's one thing to have the powers. It's another thing to use them. You know, I will say that. It's one thing to have the powers, another thing to use them. But regardless, like what even is that? What's she teaming up with? Like, just what? And then, okay, you know, we see Ritson lives. There was no Thunderbolt Ross here. Thunderbolt Ross didn't show up, and then, you know, Ritson lived. We find out Rhodey was, you know, he shot him right in front of him, that he was a Skrull. You know, we seen the purple blood and all that stuff. I mean, you know, like I said, I think that seems okay. They could have chopped out a bunch of the other shit, though, where they wasted the budget. And then, you know, like, everything settles down and everything, and like, what the fuck was this ending? What the hell was the ending of this show? What is that? Nick Fury's getting ready to go back up to Saber. He's going on. Fucking Barra shows up, and, you know, I thought, you know, there for a second, that whole last fucking cringe scene, the way everything, they wanted to come, you know, to take me as I am, or come, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that bullshit. Like, I was sitting there waiting for the callback to Captain Marvel with that fucking shitty Nirvana song. Come as you are, as you were. Yeah, I was waiting for that to come back. They sit there and have this whole little fucking little spiel, and, you know, talking like, you still love me. What the fuck? What's going on here? What is this? Am I watching a fucking Lifetime show? Nick Fury, what are you doing? Like, you really expect me to believe that Nick Fury from fucking Iron Man, from the Avengers movies, from Thor, from fucking Captain America and the Winter Soldier, you expect me to think that guy was sticking his dick in an alien the whole time? Like, that's where we're at? Like, you expect me to buy that shit? And then at the end, like, I really don't get it. I don't get any of the thought process that fucking went in to, especially this last episode, the way, like, I just don't get it. This whole last episode didn't make any sense, except for the scene where Nick Fury goes to save the president. Everything else, like, fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. God damn. But, like, come on, man. Nick Fury wasn't sticking his dick in no alien, man. No way. No way. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Samuel L. Jackson made them comments a while back. You know, talking about the Marvels and talking about working with Brie and how he, you know, they became friends and she got all upset about Trump and they became friends about all that and everything. And then he upset everybody about the dudes that came out of the what was it, the misogynist came out. Like, maybe he just did that to try to get people pissed off, you know, like to try to take the focus off the fact that the fucking show sucks. Especially, god damn it, like this is probably got to be the worst. This is probably got to be one of the worst finales we've got for any of the shows. Even worse than that fucking Loki finale where fucking Sophia DiMartino is in it so goddamn much she ruins the fucking show. That was a worse ending than fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier, right? I think Falcon and Winter Soldier was a better show. I might even go so far as to say Loki was a better show. I might, like, you guys know me. I might even go so far as to say Loki was a better show. Might. I want to binge watch all these episodes and see where we're at. I just don't understand. Like, man, I'm telling you, I want. Seriously, I got done watching. I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit didn't make no sense to me. That shit didn't make no sense. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm sure you will. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, and the thing is, like, because the show could have so easily been so much better. So easily could have been much better. I think even with most of the shit they got within the show, they could have made the show better with everything they have in it. If they just mix it up a little bit, take this out, take that out, leave this, maybe add a scene here, add a scene there, and we're good. They didn't have to be like, they didn't have to break the bank. They didn't have to do anything. They could have still saved all the fucking production costs with just having Nick Fury set in places, having conversations with people. They could have done that same shit. They could have done all that same shit. Just sprinkling in, just sprinkle in a little bit more Olivia Colman, somebody who actually has some fucking balls in this show, and isn't fucking an alien. Man. Okay, let's get here into the chats. I think I've cursed enough. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. And how to operate an underground business. Taxation is theft. Yeah, what's this not to be proud? I must have missed the part. Oh, not saying she kills Doctor Strange through villains. Oh, I mean, Katie does. Yeah. And, okay, I thought it was, okay, yeah. Taxation is theft, by the way. Yes, absolutely. No taxation without representation. You don't represent me. How about that, right? Super Skrulls mastering powers in seconds. Yeah. I mean, that was as bad as the Captain Marvel movie, too. Where, like, she's falling through the air. She's like, oh, I don't know how to fly. I've never fucking flown before. Then all of a sudden she's getting close to the ground. Like, oh, I learned how to fly. Next thing you know, she's fucking flying around everywhere, flying through fucking ships and bringing them down. Like, what the fuck? Like there's a learning curve here, man. Like, what? Just like Katie and the arrows. Oh my god. Yeah. You ain't never lied, Carl. Right. Nick of Time Fury. Justin says, I haven't polluted my brain with this show. Just Trinity summaries. Yeah, hey, that works. That works, right? Yeah, almost ruined Fury too. Yeah. I mean, they pretty much did. That whole fucking last scene of the show pretty much ruined him. Yeah. Until you listen to my latest theory involving Captain Tasha and King. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, double stuff, like fucking Chinese finger cuffs. Is that what you're talking about? Like, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, rest in peace, Gravik. Yeah. Secret Invasion, $212 million budget, $210 million on actors. Money wasn't spent elsewhere for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they could say it was on some of the graphics there in, like, this last episode. Yeah. They could say that. Gravik stopped reading the DNA list when he resolved it was pure DNA, so who knows what his DNA was in that vial. Yeah, they showed a whole list and everything. I mean, yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot. Definitely not definitely not on Super Skrull fight. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Gaia is all the Avengers. She can protect Earth. We don't need the rest of the heroes. Yeah, absolutely. We can rely on the whammons. So is Skrillex a Skrillex? He might be. Lucas Texvenger in the building. What is up? Checking in from work. I hope all is going well with you, Lucas. I hope you're doing well, my brother. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm sure you've been busy. Yeah. Fury goes back to space. Show means absolutely nothing. Ended the way it started. Yeah. Nick Fury comes down, goes and talks to some people. The Skrulls fight. A couple of them die. The end. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Carl. You're not wrong. It did. It ended just the way it began. The only thing is he just came back for a booty call. He came back to get his alien cheeks to clap and went back up to space and said, I need them cheeks here. You know what's even creepier is when you realize that lady is the lady who played his mom in Unbreakable. So he's clapping them cheeks of his mommy. I know, that's messed up. I thought Fury was on that drink stumbling around. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was all yeah, he smoked some good shit. Had a couple good drinks. Yeah. Yeah. Skrulls, when they have the DNA of others, change into the others like near exact clones. Alright. I guess we'll accept your excuse there, Aaron. We'll take it. Concrete. Oh, damn it. Skipped on me again. Okay. How can we make Nick Fury look like a piece of shit, kill Talos, and elevate his daughter as the greatest Skrull of all time? The answer is Secret Invasion. Right? Hey, that's the pitch meeting. Right? Kiss me with his rants. Yeah, I do my best. The whole show was to replace Talos and Fury with Gaia and Sonya. I mean, I guess that's the other thing that happened. That's the other thing that happened too. Yeah. Also, Super Skrulls' power levels are less than the person being copied. Okay. So the levels are less. All right. Well, hey, fair enough. They have the powers, but they're not as powerful. Okay. All right. Brian Mccann making excuses for the writers too. But all right, fair enough. Of course, Gaia had to lull Gravik into her confidence to get close to use the DNA in the machine. Yeah. And that was the thing. Like when he did that, it was like, especially when he turned on the machine, like, you know, that's fucking Gaia, right? That's fucking Gaia. Like, right? Yeah. I knew it was. This is a secret plan by Disney to have people start buying up the physical media from phases 1 to 3, guaranteed. Yeah, I've already got them. I've already got all the shit from phase 1, 2, and 3 already on physical. Absolutely. Haterade. Oh, you missed it earlier. Aaron, when I was talking about Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Yeah, he had me going off too. Not very inclusive, Trin. Yeah, no, I'm not very inclusive or tolerant, apparently. Feige said Secret Invasion was just the setup of Emilia Clarke's Super Skrull character for a future film. Yeah, I could believe that. I mean, that's really all it seemed to be. And Nick Fury coming down for a booty call. Thought it was going to be Bryan Adams' lyric, "Take me as I am." Right, yeah, right. Yes. You're not wrong there, Daniel Fisher. Yeah. Bring back origin movies. Yeah, exactly. Agreed, Carl. They were talking to that about the Fantastic Four. Remember, Feige said that, well, we're not going to do traditional origin films anymore and Fantastic Four, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, y'all fucking need to. They did it with Shang-Chi. You better fucking stick to it. I think Shang-Chi was actually, like, I know some of you guys out there, like, how they changed it from the comics, but as far as being an actual origin story for what they did in the movie and everything, it was actually pretty good. Not the comic book origin, obviously, but I think it was actually a pretty good origin story for the character. Like, what they did in the movie kind of made you care about the character and want to get invested, you know? But yeah, we do need the origin Marvel movies again. Yeah. Maybe Clark might end up portraying Mystique or Rogue. Her status as an actress cannot just be a one-off. No, she'll be back. She'll be back. Yeah, Enchantress, you mean? Yeah. I'm Two Skills in the building. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing very well. Hope all's going well. Lucas, oh, wait. Sorry. Maria Hill will not be going to the mall today. Says Daniel Fisher. Oh, man. Lucas Texvenger says, I must have super bad taste. I love all these shows. Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't think they've all been terrible. Like I said, Secret Invasion, it could have easily been better. I think it could have easily been better. Like I said, it's not the worst show ever, but I think it's definitely one of the worst Marvel shows that they put on Disney Plus. And like I said, I think that it could have easily been a lot better. It could have easily been a lot better. But that's also why I want to binge watch, watch all of them, in a row and see how it is and take it all in that way. See if it's any better, But yeah, and part of it too is like it's just like a recency bias thing. It's recency bias because even I went back and rewatched. Well, I guess some of She-Hulk. And I was like, yeah, the first couple episodes, yeah, it's not that bad. Not that bad, but I got into it. I need to finish the series again and be like, no, and decide. But yeah, I was saying, if you like it, hey, it's all good. We don't all have to enjoy the same things. Remember, guy just stole a face. Could have been Rogue or Mystique. She never said she killed who she mimicked. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Love is a strong word, says Carl. Oh, man. Fury needs an enchanted suit. Wait, they forgot to give Super Skrulls the enchanted suit of Moon Knight. They did. They didn't have his DNA, probably. They didn't have his DNA. Nick Fury got the straight white male treatment. Ouch. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, of course, I'm sure you know, Justin, that being a straight black man is just about it's probably worse than funny mustache man. You might as well be funny mustache man if you're a straight black man. Like, that's, you're basically funny mustache man if you're a straight black man. So it's kind of the same thing as the straight white male. Like, it's kind of the same thing. Like, it's all the same. It's all the same base. You're all on the same page there, right? The straight white man, straight black man, funny mustache man. It's all the same. It's all the same. Oh. I'm True Skills says, so they wasted Super Skrull. I guess the Fantastic Four will only have Doom as an antagonist. Oh, man. You know what? I almost feel like, at this point, they're not even going to put Doom in the Fantastic Four. Like, they're going to make a Fantastic Four and probably never introduce Doom. And it's going to be like, oh, okay, so where's fucking Doom come from then? Where's he come from then? I feel like that's the path we're going down. Like, it's just going to be the Fantastic Four. There's going to be no mention of Doom. There's not even going to be fucking Victor's not even going to show up in this shit at all. He's probably just going to come out of somewhere else and be like, oh, this is Dr. Doom. And everyone's going to be like, What? What? I feel like the way they're going, he's probably gonna end up being fucking best friends like Peter Parker or something when he goes to college. You know, it's not gonna be Reed Richards. the way these things are going. But yeah, yeah. She believes she can fly. Adam Warlock is golden. Do we see the R. Kelly connection? Oh man. Ryan says Trinity just hates immigrants. Well, Marvel would say that Skrulls are immigrants. Yeah. No, they're not immigrants. They're refugees. They're refugees. Yeah, they're refugees. They even said so. They even said so in the movie. Yeah. Well, that changed the original character, so maybe he had to suffer for that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I guess he did have to suffer for that. Yeah. Maybe it's America to start yet another race war. Oh, man. Pussy said, ew. I'm not sure which part that was about. Yeah. Olivia Colman was mad entertaining. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing is, they could have sprinkled in a little bit more of her. Just a little bit. They didn't have to sprinkle her in enough to make Fury look like a bitch. Even though they kind of did. You know. I mean, they made him look like a bitch, but not because of her. You know. Only a little bit. She was trying to tell him to fucking man up. And he fucking... yeah. When I say strange Marvel theories, I mean strange Marvel theories, right? Yes, you do, Aaron. Carl says Olivia was amazing, but still didn't help the whole show. Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't. All she brought was some cool shit and some cool scenes. Like you see some of the shit that she's like, yeah, like fucking A, more of this. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it didn't really help the show at all. Trying to play the MCU A-bomb character, right? There we go. Mila Kunis Doom, spoiler alert. Ah, man. You know what? Yeah. Maybe so. She's gonna be a Maria Von Doom. How did anyone get Thanos' DNA? From his dust or from the reality where the Illuminati had impaled Thanos? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they took it from Thor's hammer. Maybe they took it from Stormbreaker. After Infinity War. Brian McCann says Doom needs to like Tony Stark plus Doctor Strange, like from the comics. So like Tony Stark plus Doctor. Oh, you mean yeah. Be like the two of them. Yeah. Absolutely. And if there's anybody they're gonna bring back from any of those movies, Julian McMahon should be the one. I mean, I think he'd be a great Victor Von Doom. I thought he was like, aside from the movies themselves, like those original Fantastic Four movies. I think he was like fucking spot on casting for Doctor Doom. I mean, he's got the yeah. But I know Aaron has a guy too. The guy that was in 300. I can't remember his name obviously. He was in 300. He was also in Punisher Warzone. I know he'll put it in the comments. He would actually be a good choice too. Fury, remind me how many testicles you have. Oh man, yeah. But anyway, look, I said it was gonna be a shorter stream, and look, we still went 1 hour and 10 minutes. You son of a bitch. Quake, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind Quake being back. You know what? Like, that's the thing is, like, you know, all those rumors that were going around, like Chloe Bennett's gonna come back. Like, I don't even think Chloe Bennett is like the best actor. I think she's okay. I think she's an okay actor. I think over the course of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, she got better. But I think if you put her in some of what they've got going on, you know, being Quake, I think she would get better in her acting chops. Because, I mean, just like anything like sports and all that other bullshit, when you put somebody of less talent with people of better talent, they get better, they improve, they learn. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that she would do that. Where, you know, we've seen like Gal Gadot. I mean, she never did, but she also didn't really get put around a bunch of other talent around her that helped her elevate her skills either. Yeah, there we go. Dominic West. I knew he'd put it in there. Dominic West. Yeah, he would. I think he'd probably be a good. He would be a good Victor Von Doom. Introduce Doom in a triumph and torment story with Doctor Strange trying to free Cynthia Von Doom from Mephisto. Yeah, there we go. There you go. You know what? Speaking of which, what was I thinking? Yes. You know what I think would be funny? I was thinking it would be funny is if in this upcoming Daredevil, or not Daredevil, but Deadpool movie, just how everything that he does, it'd be funny if what's his name, Vincent D'Onofrio showed up in it as Kingpin, and him and Deadpool are fighting. Deadpool's fucking kind of got the best of him, and Kingpin says something about Vanessa, and he stops and he says, "Why did you say that name?" Right? When if Deadpool's like, "Why did you say that name?" And they did the whole, you get it, right? It should be fucking funny. And I could totally see Ryan Reynolds like, "Oh yeah, like that, fucking bring him in, fucking." It'd be great. Vanessa. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be right. Maybe it's just me. But I thought about that. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, that'd be pretty funny. Why did you say that name? Anyway. Oh man. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for life. Yeah, I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't give a fuck what Josh from the Den of Nerds says. I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love it. I heard the monk from Van Helsing was up for Doom. Oh, who was the I don't remember who the monk was from Van Helsing. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that. Bring back my girl Chloe. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's love. Yeah. Carl, that's funny. Just watched Dominic and Johnny English Reborn starring Dominic West. Yeah, totally Victor Von Doom. All right. Johnny English. Was that the one? Was that the Mr. Bean? Remember that Mr. Bean? The Hugh Jackman Van Helsing. Right. Yeah. LMD Love of Marvel Decoys. Mark Hamill, Mark Strong, and Bill Nye. I think should voice the Living Tribunal. Mark Hamill or Mark Strong? I know that name Mark Strong sounds familiar. Yeah. Daniel Fisher, that would be like, yeah, I mean, it would. Why did you say that name? Vanessa. I still think Hugh Jackman should portray himself in Deadpool 3. Yeah, Aaron, there's been rumors, leaks coming out that that's actually going to happen. The Deadpool is going to run into a version of Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine. It's not actually Wolverine. Like your theory, your whole little thought about that. Like supposedly that's something they're actually going to do. I've heard that in I don't know, like somebody was talking about the leaks and shit. Like they were actually thinking about actually doing that, like going to do that. And it's fucking ingenious. Like why wouldn't you? You could even have Ryan Reynolds in there too. Yeah. Agree on the original Doom actor. Yeah. And I think and I'm not sure how he looks these days. But he looks like the kind of dude that probably ages okay. Julian McMahon looks like he probably, yeah. And he could probably do it. He could probably still do it. And like I said, he kind of he's kind of like the Dominic West too. He's got that swagger, where I'm like dude, I feel like this dude's probably a real fucking prick in real life. Probably a real piece of shit. He probably embodies Doctor Doom really good. And, and not to say that they really are people, but I mean kind of like when I see Danny McBride. Danny McBride, right? Eastbound and Down. Danny McBride, every time I see him in a movie, the kind of character that he plays, I'm like, I picture Danny McBride actually being like that kind of prick in real life. You know what I mean? Like that kind of, I picture him being that, because he's like the same kind of character all the time. I picture him being that way in real life. You know what I mean? I feel like that's him. You know? I feel like that's him. Greatest Showman in DP3, right? Yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 1 through 4 was epic. 5 through 7 was a lower budget and suffered from. Yeah, it was. And it did. It's not even my theory. I credit to my buddy Steven for coming up with it on break at work. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, supposedly it's something they're going to do. For some reason, they keep thinking Doom is Electric Man, not science and magic. What he's supposed to... Right, yeah. He's Electro. He's Electro. I'm going to throw my thunderbolts at you, Spider-Man. Julie McMahon was also in The Runaways. Oh, okay. I never watched The Runaways. I don't have Hulu. But, yeah. Fair enough. But, yeah, Eastbound and Down is a classic. Yeah. You know, I haven't even watched a whole lot of the episodes. I think I've only watched a couple episodes. But, like, Danny McBride, I feel like Danny McBride is probably, like that in real life. You know? Just because he's like that in, like, every movie he does. Like, that same character. Yeah. But, anyway, guys. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to bring this stream to an end. And, you know, I don't want to promise anything, but I want to do a stream here pretty soon for channel members. I was thinking maybe tomorrow, but it might be Sunday by the time I realistically get around to it. But, yeah, Runaways, bleh, that bad, huh? All right, I'll take your word for it. I don't know. I have never seen it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here and listening to me flap my gums and curse about Hugh Jackman being a pansy because he won't go out in the sun. Sharing my terrible opinions about Brie Larson and the Marvels. Sharing my terrible opinions about Secret Invasion and Nick Fury sticking his dick in an alien. It's just weird, right? Am I wrong there? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. You guys have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you all in the next video or live stream. Later. Oh, okay, I got you, Brian McCann. I got you on David Willem. Yeah. From Van Helsing. Yeah, he was in 300. Yes. He was actually in all the Lord of the Rings movies too. Right? He was what's his name's brother. Which is kind of funny because he kind of looks like what's his name brother like in real life too. Like I feel like if I saw what's his name, Sean Bean and David Willem together, like I'd probably think like, you know what, maybe these guys are brothers. Maybe they're cousins. I don't know. But you all have a great night.